Can I help you? We work for the most successful mobile game studio in Los Angeles. But suddenly, our CEO is gone. And then he arrived.
So, who's the suit? He's a consultant.
Good morning, comrades. My job is to observe, to streamline, to improve. For those who work remotely, you have 1 hour to get here or you'll be terminated.
He's firing Ian. Says he doesn't like the way he smells.
Bow your heads and pray for him.
How are you enjoying the gaming industry?
How many of these patrons do you think we could fight? I think I could fight 4 of them, and you could subdue the remaining 3.
Excuse me? There's literally nothing online about it.
Some other CEO hired Patov, and he was killed 2 weeks later.
What if he's more than just a consultant?
What the hell? Stop the car! You're breathing too fast. Now breathe with me. In.
We work for a sociopath.
Some excel under stress.
Maybe he's just really good at his job.
Some break.
This guy, he's not who he pretends to be.
I won't be here forever. I'm only the consultant.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Nur Fatin Aini binti Muhammad Fazli, number matric 2022455246. The movie that we choose is The Consultant. I will start with the synopsis and I will tell about the movie synopsis. The Consultant, a new series from Amazon Prime Video based on the book of the same name by Bentley Little being the Boss from Hell concept. After an unspeakable tragedy at Comware, a game studio, a mysterious consultant, Regis Petov, hired to improve the business of the application-based game company Ware. Invade the city and take charge, workers experience new demand and challenge that question everything, including their life.
좀 실례합니다. 절 좀 도와주실 수가 있을까요?
I'm sorry, I don't speak this. You will need to select your chosen language and... Oh, hold on one moment. It's just going to show us some advertisements first.
그게 아니고요. 제가요. 우리 상우가 어떻게 됐다 그래서 왔거든요.
Is this on?
상우.
Yes, you're in the right place. My name is Elaine Heyman. I worked with your son. Come and sit. Rosie, can you get us some water? I'll take your bag.
Comrades, your attention, please. Today, we have a very special visitor, Mama Sang, whose beautiful son was so violently, brutally slain on this very soil. On behalf of all Mr. Sang's humble servants, 저희가 당신의 아픔을 씻어드리겠습니다. 말씀하세요. 마음을 주시고요.
제 아들놈요. 참 착한 애였어요.
Sang was a good boy.
그 애가 참 사랑이 많았습니다.
He loved us all.
그런데 악마가 그 애를 데려갔어요.
To honor his memory, work harder.
Dana, do we know if Mama Sang has an arrangement for tonight? She walked in with her suitcase.
Nobody's told.
From the previous video, you can see that Mama Sang don't know how to communicate in English with the employees, and the employees also don't know how to communicate in Korean with Mama Sang. But luckily, Mr. Petov know how to communicate in Korean, and he go communicate with Mama Sang. The theory that I can apply from this video is miscommunication and language barrier, which is language barrier between the Mama Sang and the employees. The cause that it can lead misunderstanding because they don't know what Mama Sang say if Mr. Petov don't translate it. And the effect is other employees will assume a wrong thing if Mr. Petov translate it wrongly. And the recommendation that I can give from this video is if one company must have one or employees that sit in as a reception to know other language so that they will easily communicate with other tourists that want to know about their company.
Still working. That is commendable.
I'm just waiting on a ride home. So.
What is that?
This is not really anything yet.
Explain it to me.
Oh, okay. Well, it's based on the tensile strength of glass. So you see this blue line here? I've linked this to the URL of a glass load calculator. The thicker the glass, the more you can put on it. So, an elephant, and that's okay. And then elephant and a rhino, that's still okay. Elephant, rhino, monkey. Bad monkey.
Where did they go?
They just fall to the bottom.
What's at the bottom?
Could be anything. Could be some metal spikes or trampolines or anything.
What do you want it to be, Craig? What do you want to find when you stop falling? I want to play. When is it ready?
Maybe we should talk to Elaine first.
Elaine?
She's your creative liaison. This is sort of what she does so that you and I don't have to do
Of course,
this.
Elaine. Between the two of us, I was beginning to wonder what she does around here. Good work.
Thanks, boss.
Okay, from the second video critic, I can analyze that when Craig is working, Mr. Petov approached him and asked him about the game that Craig. From the analysis, the theory that I can apply is effective communication. The cause that can be is Craig will feel proud and have a spirit to do the work happily, and the effect is Craig will do the work sincerely without pressure and stress. Other employees also can feel encouraged to do the work. For the recommendation, as a boss, I think other boss should do what Mr. Petov do because it will give inspire to and encourage to other employees to do their work and do the best for their work.
No money up front, no share profit, You don't even pay yourself a salary. What's in it for you?
Please, do not concern yourself with me, Mr. Sang. I'm rewarded enough.
What have I got to lose?
That is our business concluded.
It didn't even cost me $1.
$1 that you can ill afford to spare, sir.
Suppose we'll never see each other again.
We will not. But it's been a great pleasure to meet you, and I shall return in 2 weeks
2 weeks?
to commence work. There's a lot to do.
But you said...
I can start sooner, but that really is a decision for you to make for yourself. I once had a client who placed a sharpened pencil up each nostril and then lowered his face with great vehemence onto a desk. Most inventive, remarkably brave. I don't suppose you have any use for pencils.
I am not about to die.
I believe I made that very clear from the outset. Without my intervention, in a few months from now, there will be no Compware and no Mr. Sang to continue. It really is now or never.
There must be another way. I'll do anything.
Come, Mr. Sang. This is not the end. This is the beginning. The contract is signed. Your legacy is secured. There's nothing now to stop you. Perhaps you would like me to make arrangements on your behalf?
Arrangements?
93% of my clients prefer not to know the details. Shall I go ahead and book for you? There is a small administrative fee that I charge for this service. It's somewhat time-consuming on my end.
How much?
Your accounts are in such disarray, I feel guilty charging you any money. But perhaps there's another way that you can compensate me.
From the third critical incident is Sang and Mr. Peter discussed about the contract and they satisfied with each other contract and both signed it. But after signing, they decide not to see each other. The theory that I can get is compromise because they don't know that can cause that maybe Mr. Peter have another plan to do that. That's why he didn't want to maintain the relationship. And the effect is employees may don't know their contract, and if something happened to one of them, they will not ask Mr. Peter about Mr. Sang. And the recommendation is Mr. Peter and Sang must tell their personal assistant about the contract, or at least have someone that know about the contract other than them. I think that's all from me. Thank you.
Hi.
Mr. Sang Woo, please.
Do you have an appointment?
I do not.
So Sang has this policy where he can't see anybody without an appointment.
Mr. Sang Woo, please.
Like I was saying, I could schedule you an appointment.
I'll wait until he becomes available.
Hello, my name is Nuzul Kabir Zurhim. My metric number is 20228X7618. So through the critical incident number 4, the scene tells about Mr. Peter who did not make any appointment to meet with Sang. However, Rosie has said it repeatedly to Mr. Peter that he cannot meet with him, but Mr. Peter still insists on wanting to meet with him, even though Rosie has already told him. So this scene shows a negative critical incident because Mr. Peter doesn't care what Rosie said. them to him. This situation can cause conflict and confusion between each other. I suggest this scene in a way that Mr. Petov needs to make an appointment first if he wants to meet someone. This can make other people affairs easier and smooth things over if they want to meet. Therefore, the theory for this critical incident is that Rikus Petov is violating the first of Chris for Messi, which is quantity. This is because he didn't contribute what Rossi had to say. Instead, he just did what he wanted, leaving Rossi confused.
So how are you enjoying the gaming industry, Mr. Padoff?
How many of these patrons do you think we could realistically fight?
Excuse me?
In a brawl? 5? 6?
I don't know. I've only...
Okay, the next scene tells about Mr. Petov not answering the question from Craig. Instead, he asked another question to Craig. This scene shows a negative behavior because he is quite rude to others. The effect of his scene can cause conflict and confusion to Craig who asked the question. To this scene as well, I suggest that Mr. Petov need to answer question first before he can ask the other question. We need to show respect and good manners in front of others when asking questions. So the theory based on this video or critical incident is relevant because he didn't answer correct question and then not respect.
When does the cavalry arrive?
Maybe she hasn't retained anyone yet. It's only been 2 weeks. She's still grieving.
Of course he speaks fluent fucking Korean. Why wouldn't he speak Korean? He could be telling her anything up there. What if he gets her to sign something?
Why do you expect me to have all the answers?
This could take months.
If it does, we wait it out.
No, you saw what he did to Sang. Okay, we can't work for the sick son of a bitch, can we? Apparently some of us can.
6 months with this job title is all I need. Sang can't write me a person.
Okay, for the last scene is about Ellen and Craig curse and were not satisfied with their boss because they have to do the task instructed by Mr. Petov. This is due to Mr. Petov who like to press his employees to do his work. This effect can cause them to eliminate their boss and put pressure on their employees. I suggest that for this scene is that they can talk directly to Mr. Petov. They cannot behind their boss what is dissatisfied. Maybe Mr. Petov can consider their taste. The theory for this scene is from just for Messi, which is manner. This is because I think contribution should be direct. So I think that's all from me. Thank you.
I went heavy on the fat to flour ratio, Mr. Padoff. Watch your heart if you're gonna eat them all. Is there anything else this weekend?
You're not needed any longer.
Mr. Patov, we have a problem. I've been following up with the focus group, and nobody can get past level 316.
It's a difficult game.
I think that there's a glitch, and we need more time to test it.
Then we'll just have to keep on trying. Forever. If necessary.
They're getting frustrated, angry. In some cases, it's driven our users to self-harm. That's what happened to Dana's son. Dana downloaded the game on her phone. Her son played the game. He ended up in the hospital.
This is impossible. You complete a maze, you earn a reward, you progress. An innocent, childish game. Where's the harm in that?
We need to delay the launch.
If we do not launch now, Mr. Sang and Count Rare will cease to exist. I analyzed the user feedback and they lean substantially towards the positive. inform marketing that we're ready to launch. Mr. Sang's Jungle Odyssey is the best game I've ever played. Riani from Ohio's words, not mine.
Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Nabila binti Ramli. Student ID is 2022470824. Okay, and so right now I am going to continue our presentation about the consultant readers critical part 3. Okay, I want to explain about first video is critical incident is unreliable and irresponsible boss. Okay, I want to explain about this video. Petov ended up adding a little of his sociopathy to the newly released game as well. He released a game that angers players when they reach specific level. For example, level 316 without any testing procedure. Elite attempted to complain about the problem, but Petov appears to be unconcerned, and the game develops a great sense of anger in the player, prompting them to injure themselves. Okay. After see the video, the part is I want to give the effect about the incidents, critical incidents. Its effect if Petov actions lead to a dangerous part of destruction and in endanger people life and safety, because this game can affect the mood and thoughts of player in their daily life. So that's why these employers give the advantage for the boss, because they have many feedback from the players play the game. Okay, recommendation. A good leader should be responsible for the consequences, respect opinions, and learn controlling their ego, because the leader need to try to listen to the employer's opinion, because the employer know the feedback from user more deeply than the boss. So that's why boss need to responsible and need to open-minded and accept the opinion from the employers to make sure the company is grow up.
This could be really good for me. I could get a promotion, make more money. You want me to do well, don't you?
Elephants are pretty big. They don't do what you tell them to.
She'll already be loaded on the flatbed. All you need to do is take the vehicle, drive it 280 miles, and open the cage.
How much?
He wants 30,000.
The budget is 20.
He says he needs 2 guys for backup, and they'll need paying.
Sit. How did the two of you meet?
I don't know how this has anything to do with the budget.
Never negotiate with someone if you don't know everything about them.
We were in line together at a concession stand, a Dodgers game. He was charming.
Alcohol was a factor?
Not especially, but It helped. We dated for 4.5 months. It was exciting. I didn't know when he would call or show up, so I would get stupidly happy when he did. He made me cry about 100 times. Patrice was my big mistake. Apparently we're all allowed to have one.
Thank you, Elaine, for being so open with me.
So we're good to go on the 30,000?
No, we're holding at 20. But at least now you should know how to negotiate with him.
Okay, the last video you see that before this is I want to give you the critical incident about this video is a very selfish and dishonest boss. Why I say that? You can see that before you can see that the boss at the movie, right? Okay, I want to explain about this movie. This movie is Ellen try to ask Peter about the remaining 10,000 budget to give to Patrick, but Peter replied that he has used the company budget for the party, and Ellen say Patrick will probably be mad if he find out about this, and Ellen asked of half of the budget, but Peter say half is already gone. Okay, the effect from the video, employers will not trust the boss anymore for being faithful to the instruction given, because the boss cheated to give the 10,000 request by his employers after making a profit, but the boss did not do it. This situation can make the employees not trust anymore from the boss because the boss is very selfish and dishonest. So the boss used the money amount what the employees want after do the work. The boss used for the make the company party. So that's why employers feel and will not trust boss anymore after this. Okay, I want to recommendation after I see the video. A leader need to be honest and give the promised reward to the employers for every effort made by the employers. This is because to make the employer feel the boss is appreciate about their effort. So and conflict can be avoided if both parties are not avoiding each other and manage the problem. So this situation and this problem can make solve after two people, boss and employers, can manage the problem, and boss need to be honest, and employers need to understand or accept what the boss do it for yours. So that's all from me, and thank you.
Mr. Pantoff, where have you been all day?
I have an appointment.
My friend that we hired to do that little job, he's here. He wants the $10,000.
It's spent.
Spent?
Pardon? It was a petty cash item. $700 on a jumbo shrimp alone. Did you try to?
Patrice is here to collect.
Well, if I'm to believe the news, the elephant died, did it not?
That's not our fault. If shot her full of tranquilizers. Her heart gave out.
Nevertheless, our contract with Mr. Patrice is null and void.
Mr. Patov, I know Patrice, and he has a very short fuse. This is definitely going to light it.
He will become violent.
I can't rule it out.
You have less than a minute to strategize. What is the solution?
I don't know. Well, he's frightened and desperate. He may accept half.
We do not have half. If we cannot pay him, and his temper is volatile, what option do we have?
We could offer him 15,000 if he waits till morning. Patrice is greedy enough to accept. It should buy us some time.
Which to do what?
To give the police a person of interest. An anonymous tip. He's on parole, then one slip up and he's back inside.
Where he cannot collect.
He's tagged. It shouldn't take them long to find him.
Are we legally implicated by your actions?
It's his reputation against ours. The worst that could happen to us is more publicity.
These are not comfortable decisions, Elaine. Sacrifices are hard, but effective.
Okay, I want to explain about the second video. Okay, the critical incident about the second video is overshare about personal life. Okay, I want to explain and analysis from this video. Eileen called Patrick, her old boyfriend, to do her a favor. Eileen asked for a budget from Peter and confirmed to him that she called Patrick. The man from the dates to make this possible. However, Peter disagreed to pay the amount that Patrick won. Instead, he told Eileen to make sure of her past relationship with her ex, Patrick, to beg him. Okay, the effect from the video you can see, the man pray to people for people's self-serving reason. This is because Peter feel that Eileen's ex-boyfriend Patrick want to take advantage of the proposal. So that's why Peter disagree to pay the amount what the Patrick want, because Peter feel that the Patrick want to take advantage from the proposal and want Eileen and Patrick use Eileen to give the idea and ask the Peter about what he want amount about this. So recommendation I can say that about the situation, need to set the clear boundaries to ensure that no one will take your personal life as an advantage. Okay, and you as employers or people, you don't need to overshare about your personal life to their people, especially for your boss and for any people around you. So because personal life is a private, and you at the work need to be a professional, and no need to take any advantage from your work. Okay, the conclusion about the movie is The Consultant, a new series from Amazon Prime Video based on the book of the same name by Bentley Litterbrink, the boss from Hell concept. And after an unspeakable tragedy at Comware, a game studio, a mysterious consultant, Regus Petov, hired to improve the business from the application-based game company Comware, invades the city and takes the change. Walker experience new demands and challenges that question everything, include their life. So that's all from me, and thank you.